What's up, world? This is Dontay with Y.B.Normal. Topic of discussion today, activity. We're trying to go somewhere where, as far as what is your level of activity? Oftentimes we spend a lot of energy and a lot of unnecessary energy about the wrong things. You caught up in what people think of you or trying to win a battle against somebody who's don't even see your dream, don't even see where you're trying to go. So I want to focus on that level of activity and the fact of how are you productive. A lot of times people work 9 to 5s, but don't realize what is their actual level of activity for the day. What are you doing within those 9 to 5? If you're a teacher, are you working on your lesson plans? Are you trying to reach a certain kid within that day? What is your level of activity? You have some teachers who sit there and might not do nothing all day. I have a friend who's a PE teacher, and his level of activity is so high. He's always doing something with a kid. He's always interacting with a kid. Even if he has a free period, he's somehow still touching or moving a kid to change a life. So what is your level of activity during the day? Even if you're at work, are you doing something on the side? As far as whether it be marketing, for your child, pubbing your child. If you're working on a nonprofit, are you sharing that for others? What is your level of activity for the day? What are you doing to get to that next level? How productive are you? Oftentimes with myself, working in logistics, and when I used to work in logistics, my level of activity would be high in a short amount of time or a short amount of hours to where I can chill and focus on other things outside of that. Come up with workouts for kids, think of drills for kids. How can I help another kid be successful? What kind of opportunities can I bring for that kid? That's the type of things, that you should be able to do if your level of activity is already high. So I'm challenging you out there to find out, how active are you? Are you one of those people who are active at the beginning of the day? Are you one of those people who are active at the end of the day? There's 24 hours in a day, so you can be active at different time slots throughout the day. You just have to really be productive and active within that time frame. It's crazy how, nobody talks about what they're doing anymore. Everybody always has the idea or they see the finished product. Well, let's take it back to how did they get there? How active was they on a daily basis? How many hours are they putting into something? Or how many hours did it take them to complete that first baby step? For me, when I was in college and, I was battling trying to get a second degree, they said, hey, you need 45 hours to complete your second degree, to have a degree in entrepreneurship as well as marketing. And I took those extra 8 hours, on top of in the summer, on top of whatever I already completed. So my level of activity was very productive for that. And instead of me taking the summer off, I used that summer to get that extra degree. Those hours I was putting in daily helped me in the long run, just to get my foot in the door with certain jobs and certain curriculums, because, a lot of jobs won't even give you an opportunity without a degree. So I figured if I put that level of activity into that second degree, then look where I would go. And it might look better for me, and I have a better presentation compared to somebody who only has 1 degree. So I'm challenging you guys out there to figure out how active can you be in a day. How long would it take you to complete something small? Think about it. That's just like when you do your chores. How long does it really take you? As a kid, you never wanted to do your chores ever. You never wanted to do them because you say it take too long and you want to go play outside or talk on the phone, play with your friends. But we have to figure out, you start realizing, okay, all right, if I come home, do my chores, listen to my mom, I have time to play. Well, you should treat life like that in general. If I'm in college, I come home, I study, then I can kick with my friends, then I can go to a party. And if I repeat that, then in the long run, my level of activity is so high that I still have free time. So I'm challenging you guys out there, find out how active can you be in a short amount of time to impact more lives and be successful. Activity.